What's up, everybody? My name is Brendan Harberts. I'm the owner of Harberts Media, located in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I specialize in real estate photography, as you can probably tell, and also commercial videography. One question I get quite often from people that are looking to sell their home is, what are some things that I can do before you come and take photos of my home to make sure my home looks as good as it possibly can online? I get that question a lot, like I said. So I decided that I would put together a list of 7 tips that I have for anybody that's about to get their home photographed by either myself or another talented photographer in the Sioux Falls area. Quick note, if any of these 7 tips go against what your personal real estate agent has told you about getting your home ready to be photographed, listen to your real estate agent. I've shot over 500 homes the last year and a half of doing real estate photography, but in most cases, listen to your real estate agent as they have a great eye for what makes a home look great as well. Tip number 1, and this is one that I don't feel like I should have to say, but it's one that unfortunately some people seem to forget, and that is just make sure your home looks clean. Vacuum the carpet, wipe down the counters, clean your sinks, pick up toys, pick up trash. Just make sure your home looks presentable as if you were having guests over or as if you were just doing your spring cleaning. Just make sure that your home looks nice. I like to think that I'm pretty good at what I do, and I like to think that I take really nice looking photos, but if there's junk lying around your house, or if your kitchen cabinets are splattered with food, or if there's toys all over the floor, I can't edit that out in post-production of my photographs. If those things are not picked up prior to me being there, they're going to be in your photos. So just make sure you take a few hours, either the day before or the day of me coming to your home or another photographer coming to your home, and make sure that your home is just overall very clean. Tip number 2, make sure all the light bulbs in your house are working. Whether it is the ceiling lights, a ceiling fan lights, a lamp lights, or your closet lights, make sure that all the lights are working in your home. The brighter a home looks, the nicer it is going to look, especially in like winter months or in months where it may be a little bit rainy. Having actual fake light coming from your house is going to make your house look brighter, it's going to make it shine more, and it's just going to overall look nicer. It's not the end of the world if a light bulb burns out and you don't know about it, but if I can, I always prefer to have all the lights on just to make sure every room looks as bright as it possibly can. Number 3, and this is more of a tip just for common courtesy, try to clean up all the dog poop in your yard before I get there. I do have to take exterior photos of your yard, which means I have to walk around your backyard. I don't mind dodging dog poop as I'm walking around it, but somehow, some way, I always manage to step in it. So if you could just clean that up prior to me coming there, that would be very appreciated. Plus, it just looks better overall, and it's nice if someone wants to come look at your house. They don't have to avoid that as well. I just got a puppy, so I understand that it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's just nice, so please do it. Number 4, make sure all the beds in the home are made and all the toys in the house are picked up if you have kids. A well-made bed looks good, as many of you know, because we all make our beds in the morning, I hope, but it also looks really nice in photos. If the bed is messed up or the blankets are very haphazardly thrown onto the bed, it does make the room look a little bit less professional. It does kind of give it a more cheap look to the home. And if there's toys all over the house as well, it just doesn't look too nice. And it actually, from what I've experienced, kind of makes the rooms look a little bit smaller if there's toys scattered all throughout the floor. I don't know if it's just a scale thing or what, but having toys everywhere just doesn't look nice as well. It's okay to have toys out in the room. Like, let's say you have a toy chest over here with toys around it. That's completely fine, but just make sure that the toys are picked up and look nice and not just spread all over the floor in the living room. Number 5, make sure anything that would show that you have a pet that walks around the house are picked up. If you have like a rabbit in a cage or an iguana or something, that's probably fine because they don't walk around your house. But if you have a dog, if you have a cat or multiple dogs and cats, make sure that their food bowls are picked up, make sure that their toys are picked up, make sure that their litter boxes are picked up. Mostly because for a lot of people, when they're looking into buying a home, they will avoid homes if they see that there is a pet currently living there. That's a little bit of a combination because animals do have a certain smell to them, and some people cannot stand that smell no matter how good you clean your home. And animals, unfortunately, tend to be a little bit destructive when it comes to cabinets or any sort of woodwork or anything kind of around the house. Like I said, I have a 6-month-old puppy and she likes to chew on everything, and people know that. So if you have any items that show that you have a pet in your house, I would hide them away for the photos. It's not lying because you're not saying you don't have a pet in the house, and if they ask your real estate agent is going to have to tell them the truth, but it is going to help with that initial first look at the home. Number 6. This one is so important. It is a really big deal when it comes to photography. Deep clean your kitchen and bathrooms, especially the sinks. If your kitchen counter has a little bit of stuff on it, you can kind of mask it. If your bathroom floor or bathroom counter has a little bit of grime on it, it's okay. But if the sinks look dirty, that looks so bad when it comes to professional photography. Professional photography is obviously high quality and very high resolution photography. So any sort of like gunk in your sink that's around the sink or the toilet even, it's gonna look really bad in photographs if people look close enough. So just make sure that you do a really deep clean in your kitchen area and also your bathroom area, because we all know what we do in the bathroom. And if you look at photos and you see that the bathroom is dirty, it kind of puts a really bad impression in your mind about the house, because then you wonder how well someone took care of the rest of the house. Quick side note on the kitchen, it's really helpful for me if you remove as much stuff off the kitchen countertop as you possibly can. There are some things that are okay to keep on there, like let's say you have a nice knife set or you have a Keurig machine. Those I really don't mind if they're on the countertop, but if you have bowls or pans or pots and stuff like that all over, it kind of makes the kitchen look a little bit smaller. It looks a little bit unprofessional as well. So if you could try to hide as much stuff that you'd have on your kitchen counter as possible, that would be excellent. Number 7, please remove any personal photos of you or your family from the walls. Please take down anything your kids have drawn from the refrigerator or anything that would show who you are in the photos. You want to remain anonymous pretty much to potential buyers throughout this entire process. Hanging up a family photo is gonna kind of show who you are. So I would take those down prior to me coming there, and also when people are looking through your home. Just a personal, thing that I think looks better for photos and might be required as well. I don't actually know the actual rule behind that. I'm not a real estate agent, but it's just something that is a standard practice. So that wraps up my video. Hopefully those tips helped you guys out, and hopefully this will help you make your home look as good as it possibly can before I or another talented real estate photographer come to take photos of your home. Just a quick reminder that we are there to make your home look as good as we possibly can. We're not judging your home, we're not judging you. It may seem like we're laser focused and looking at everything and like we're scrutinizing everything. That's just not the case. We're just trying to find the best way to make your home shine and look as good as it possibly can. If you're a real estate agent and you're watching this and you're like, wow, this guy seems like a lot of fun and he seems like he knows what he's doing. First off, thank you, I do my best. And secondly, I'd love to work with you as well. All real estate photography packages include, with the photos of course, a stabilized video walkthrough, a promotional slideshow, and an edited twilight exterior photo to grab people's attention on the internet. If you want to contact me, you can find me at brendan@harbertsmedia.com. You can visit my website at www.harbertsmedia.com, or you can shoot me a call or text at 712-470-4709.